Hello, my friends. It is time for a midweek pause. What is a midweek pause? Well, it's Wednesday for me. You might be watching this on the replay and maybe it's Saturday. I don't know, but it's a midweek pause. Take some time to pause throughout your week and eh, like infuse a little bit of creativity into your day and hopefully grow a little closer to Jesus. So come on in. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. If you subscribe to both of those. You won't miss a thing because we have a lot of fun stuff going on here. Hello, Angel. How are you? I have some fun things that I'm going to share with you guys today. I'm going to paint three pumpkins for you guys. So let me just kind of give you like an overview of what we have going on here and all the good stuff. So it's September and we are in the middle of a pumpkin crafting contest. So last week you were able to snag a free pumpkin. Now, if you didn't get a free pumpkin, these are on the site if you want to grab some and you can still paint them, but you just missed the free part where we're doing the contest, okay? So, the majority of your pumpkins have probably been received by now. I did just mail out a couple more. Paint them. Make them pretty, bring them to life, glitter them, decorate them however you want. I don't care. I want you to use your imagination. I want you to use your story. What does it remind you of? What when you're creating your pumpkin, what story is it trying to tell? So hello, Janet. So good to see you. So that's what I want you to do. You have to have your pumpkins uploaded to the pin post on this page by Sunday evening, Sunday night, which is going to be September 7th. You guys, this Sunday, we're going to be a week into September already. And I feel like it was just 4th of July. Hello, Nona. So good to see you. Anyway, make sure your pumpkins are loaded there. And then we're going to do a community voting poll on Monday and Tuesday. And then I will announce the winner. You guys, there's more than one winner. The grand prize winner is that someone will get a 3-month subscription to our Dream Makers group, which is our VIP group, which is where all the fun stuff happens. Let me show you what we painted in there today. We painted something so adorable in there today. This is our door hanger of the month. You guys, check this out. Is this not the cutest door hanger you've ever seen? Let me hold it steady. Standing tall this pumpkin season. That is an adorable scarecrow. And we are focusing on scarecrows this month, what we can learn from them, how they can, where we can like find what we're learning from them in scripture. So super excited about that. We dig into all of that inside the VIP group. This is available to everyone if you want. You can comment door and it will send you the link for two options that we have. But he's so cute. I just loved him. And do you spot those stripes on his hat? And then if you can see really close, there's some polka dots on his little green shirt. Those were some stencils that we used that I'm actually going to use tonight. So you guys can grab the stencils as well. And then along with our scarecrow theme, this is our project for the month. Okay, so this is the project that you get this month. If you join, if you want more information, comment dream and I will send you the link that gives you all the details because there's so much that goes on in there and I forget half of it when I'm just talking like this. So cute little scarecrow. I love this. I have some fun ways that I'm going to be bringing this to life inside the group. And so I'm super excited for craft night for this one. So we're going to paint some pumpkins today. If you want the pumpkin, you can comment sold space 1509. You can get a single one, you can get a bundle of 5, or you can get a bundle of 10. They're going to be cheaper as you bundle the bigger quantities. Hello, Robin. Hi, Desiree. Hello, Brenda and Sandy. So good to see you. Sandy was just watching the video of us painting this morning. I grabbed a few words from some of our word bundles. We have a Halloween word bundle, a Thanksgiving word bundle. If you just search word bundle in the shop, you're going to find all the word bundles. But I'm going to use some on these. And I don't know, spooky, I think is going to be cute. I think we're going to use that one. We're going to do a Halloween one. We're going to do a Christmas one. And we're going to do a Christmas one. I know. Pumpkins aren't at Christmas, but we're still going to do a Christmas one. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So for the, I think I was going to use family on the family one or on the Thanksgiving one. It's not really going to be Thanksgiving. It's just going to be like Thanksgiving colors, like fall colors. Okay. Have you ever thought about making a cow dressed up as a scarecrow? Oh my goodness, that would be so cute. Yes, Dixie reminded me, free printables in the VIP group, you guys. And though I loaded the printables yesterday for them, the cutest scarecrow printables ever. Spooky with the ghost stencil. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. All right. And then the Christmas one, I'm not sure if I want to do it like fun Christmas or if I want to do it like faith-based Christmas, okay? Because those are going to be two different colors. So we're going to wait on that one. But these are our stencils, you guys. We have lots of stencils in the shop. And I will show them all to you, but I'm going to use several of them tonight so that you guys can see them, just how we use them. And like I said, in the little door hanger right there, I used a diagonal on his hat, and then I used some polka dots in just a little bit darker color of green so that you can very faintly see those polka dots. And they turned out really, really cute. All right, so this one we're going to do a fall one. Okay. This one we're going to do a fall one. And then this one, wait a minute. We weren't going to do a Christmas one, were we? Hold on. Oh, we have 4 here. No, wait a minute. All right. So this one, I know this one we need black. I'm doing this pumpkin black. I know that probably sounds crazy, but let's do that first because that one's going to be the Halloween one. So let's do this one black. And then let's do, I think I do know what I was going to do. I don't think I am going to do a Christmas one. We're going to paint this one. Let's just do this one a traditional orange color. Okay. We're going to do so black, a traditional pumpkin color. And then I think I really want to use green on that one. I think so. And then we're not doing this one. A crow, not a cow. That's so funny. I think it would look adorable either way. That's so funny. They are simple and bring the projects up a notch. They really, really do. They really do. All right. So I said green, which I think I'm going to use. I'm using some of Afraid Not, Nicole's paint. I'm going to put cactus on this one, black on this one. And this one, I think we're going to use some pumpkin spice. Sound good? We'll do the black last because let's go ahead and do the green. How about that? And then, oh, I got to do all the stems too. I have not cut any of them yet, but I have them ready to cut. So like flourish, like fleur-de-lis, and like there's a lot. Yes, I have not cut them yet, but they are in the plan to be cut. All right, let's spread this out some. This may be a 2-coater. This one, actually, I think we could swap out the bow that we're going to put on this one, and you could really make this for spring, or you could put it out in, well, I guess you wouldn't put a pumpkin out in spring. That just takes away from the uniqueness of them. Ignore what I said because it's going to be cute colors that you could do either way. All right, so there's the green. That is such a gorgeous color. Such a gorgeous color. We're going to let that dry. We're going to bring some fudgesicle out too because I think we're going to, ooh, this burgundy color would look really gorgeous with that. We're going to use that burgundy color in there. All right, this is the pumpkin spice. Oop, we don't want that in there. Oop, but that might be too much. So at the top of our page is the pin post. If you've gotten your free pumpkin and you painted it and say you're ready to upload it. So there is a sheet in that came with your pumpkin. I have put a lot of paint on this one. That's okay. And you can just scan that little QR code and it's going to take you directly to the post that you need to upload your little pumpkin in. But it is pinned to the top of the page here. And you guys, I think there's 3. There's probably 3 that are loaded in there right now. And I can't wait to see everybody's pumpkins. I think that's just going to be the funnest part is just seeing all the creations of all the pumpkins. Thank you, Brenda. I have actually had this shirt for a while. This one was either from Cotton Cotton Chaos, which I have a membership to, or Six Monies, which I have a subscription to as well. I have t-shirt subscriptions. You guys, I wear t-shirts every day. I literally wear them every day. Yay, Sandy got her pumpkin today. I am so thrilled to see all these. So we're going to have lots of drawings, lots of winners. So make sure you're here Tuesday night. Okay, Tuesday night is when we're going to have a live and we're going to pick the winner of our pumpkin. So please, please, please make sure you're here Tuesday night. I will post the time because we may have to do it before baseball. I'd have to double check that. But you get to see who's going to win a 3-month membership into the Dream Makers group. You guys, the Dream Makers group is open, but you only have until the 10th. Okay. And I think that is Wednesday. You only have until Wednesday to take part in all of the things that we're going to be talking about with scarecrows and getting that kit and all the things. So you get, like Dixie had said, you also get your printables for the month. You get a discount to the shop all the time. You get access to all of the past, this one might need two codes. All of the past subscription boxes, you'll get access to purchase additional ones of those. Or maybe it was before, you had a past one that you loved, but you weren't a member. You will have access to all of that. What else, my friends? You get 6 lives with me a month. At least, and that's me not popping on any extra, and I usually do pop on extra, but I'm live once a week at 9 a.m. in the morning on Saturdays. Why did I say Saturdays? On Wednesdays. And you can always catch the replay, okay? Because I know some ladies work. That's totally fine. You can always catch the replay. But every Wednesday, and then we have our craft night on the 20th of every month, and then we have another Zoom night where we paint canvases together. You literally have so much fun. Like, if you want to infuse some fun into your month, come join the Dream Makers because it's literally all it is. It's fun. It is an amazing community. You're surrounded by women who pray for you, support you, encourage you, pick you up when you are just down. It's just an absolutely amazing community. And so I would love to have you guys in there. Please come and join us because God's just doing good things in there. God's doing good things. Hello, Leanne. How are you? So good to see you, ladies. Go ahead and sprinkle this video out. I would love that. Whoop, I've just got some orange on my green. It's all right. I think we're going to do one more coat on the ground. I think we are. I don't think we need two on our orange. I think our orange is good. So let's set that there. Let this one dry a little bit more while we get some green on this one. Let's do this one again. Marissa, how are you? You are just fine. We have just painted 3 pumpkins so far. And we just gotten a coat on them. We're just doing second coat right now. You are fine. Marissa is in our VIP group. We're talking about how awesome it is and how it's just a great community to be in. All right, I'm excited to see who wins the 3 months because I know it's just going to bless your soul. I'm already praying over the person. Oops, I got black in it. That is going to be there. All right. This one just wants to be all different colors because it got black on it and orange on it, and it's kind of looking funny. Oh, that black is just going to be there. I got on my brush. There we go. We toned it out a little bit. That's why it's easier to do the black last because it gets everywhere. It's a mess. Hello, Bobby. How are you? Connie, she said it truly is a family. It is. I mean, I was sitting in my garage today. I think I need some more black. I was working in the garage today and I just was thankful for, sometimes we pray for things and then when we get them, we forget to stop and express our gratitude. And so I think it was really important to do that. And I did that today. I was just really thankful for the way God has built this community and the way He's leading it. I think it's amazing. And I'm just so honored to be able to get to be here with you guys, honestly. Because if y'all know my story, there was a time that I may not have been here. All right, there's the black one. I love the shape of this pumpkin, you guys. I really do. It messes with the lighting just because it's black, but it should be okay. It's gonna see how it does that do that to you, or do I just see that on my end? Do I see the white get really bright whenever you put the black on there? Yeah, it just has a blemish spot, right? That's so funny. That's so true. All right, so now let's figure out. There's a little bit here that needs some too. All right, so now let's figure out what we're gonna do with these. Because I have some ideas as far as the stencils, how I want to lay them out, all of those things. Let's get them all dry real quick. You had to replace your windshield. Oh my goodness. And yes, we are Nossos for friends. Debbie, let me just tell you, Brian's car has been leaking oil. Not a ton, not a ton, but it's leaking oil. And his phone said that he needed to check his oil. Like it didn't even last through an oil change. It is a 2013 um, Buick SUV Enclave. Anyway, so I was like, you need to get that checked out. He's on vacation this week. So he took it in, $5,000, fixed the oil leak. Because all the seals or something are broke. And I'm like, ah. So it's not leaking a ton. We're going to leave it for a while. But I feel, yeah, I'm not, because I haven't had a car payment in 2 years. And I don't know if you guys have noticed this with the world at all, but everything's more expensive now. So a car that would have been like $30,000 5 years ago is now $50,000. I'm not looking forward to buying a new car. So I'm going to limp it along for a while, but probably going to have to do something before winter. So I get it. Your model is being pushed back. You can't do anything about it. Isn't that so frustrating when your hands are just tied? Angie said, I've only been in the group for a few months, but it is a wonderful group. And she is so thankful that she joined. I am so glad you're there, Angie. I love seeing you hop on and chat with us. I really do. Um, it's so expensive now. So I'm just not looking forward to that because it'll be a car that would be something that we would like to travel in. Yeah, I just don't want a car payment. Y'all know how that is. And then insurance is going to go up because it's a newer car and all the things. And I already have boys on my insurance, which is expensive anyway. All right. So I think we're going to do ghosts on this one. And we're going to have to do a couple coats of them probably. So let me find my little ghostesses. So for this one, we have a couple here, you can see. So this is one of our banner stencils. It's got this scalloped banner, it's got this banner, and then it's got this one that's like every other, like it has two different shapes. So that is one that I think we're going to use on here. And then I think we're going to just put the ghostesses on here. However, let me think for a second. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. Let's do it like that. Trying to see the best way to put these little ghosts on here. We're just going to go with that right there. Let's pull some white out. Now, you do need out celebrating your hubby's birthday. We'll tell him happy birthday. Big B's birthday is Friday. Big B's birthday is Friday. Ooh, pink ghost would be so cute. Let's do pink. This light pink. That's totally gonna change what I want to do though, but that's okay. We'll see. We'll go with it because we're gonna use a banner on this too. I'm gonna use the scalloped banner, and I think I want to layer them a couple and do a couple different colors. So when you get stencils, you guys, I have not been one to use stencils very much in my life. And so I'm just like learning, kind of. I mean, it's just not something that I've ever used. I never liked them. They always bled on me. And so I never liked them. There are tricks. I mean, a little bit of paint. And that was in my impatient years when I'm like, it's fine. Let's just get it done and get it painted. Well, no, there are tips and tricks along the way. Um, Debbie says she loves the stencils. Deb says the DDM as a group gets better and better. So blessed to be a part of the community from the start. Absolutely, Deb. I'm so glad that you have been there. You have my heart, my friend. Girls are you have three grown. It's cheaper than boys, and my son also has a motor. Oh, yeah, that is expensive with a motorcycle. Yeah. So anyway, it is best to put a spray adhesive on the back of your stencil. Um, However, I don't have that with me. I did order some, but it's not here yet. So we're just gonna have to hold it down. All right, we're gonna do a pink. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so cute. We're gonna just do little by little. Again, it would be best if you just put a little bit of spray adhesive on the back, but I think I ordered mine from Amazon and it's not gonna be here till like um Saturday, which whatever. You know how we're used to getting stuff the next day. All right. So it's going to be, I could move through this a lot quicker if I had the adhesive on the back of it. I wouldn't have to hold down every spot. But you guys are probably seasoned pros on stencils. I'm just someone who hasn't used them a bunch. There we go. So I think I want to take the bunting, and my original idea was to do a couple different buntings, kind of like the one that was on the top of it, the scalloped one, kind of like a little pom-pom banner. And I was going to do a couple different colors, but I definitely want a color that doesn't clash with my little pink ghosts. So I thought about, I don't know, we may not use it now though. Let's just see. Let's see where my mind goes when we're done here. So these are washable, just like any other stencils. Don't be like me and forget to wash it and then have a stencil that has dry paint all over it. That's me. Stripes would be cute. I could use a few things of painter's tape. I bet I could. In this group, when you think you have learned it all, Beth shows up with a new technique. Thank you, Maureen. I'm so glad that you feel that way. I really am. I think one of my biggest things, oop, I'm moving it, but I guess it won't matter on these. Um, that's probably one of the things in being a business owner that I'm like, man, what if I run out of ideas? And you guys, that's never going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're not going to run out of ideas. As long as you're creative, your creativity grows. That's what I've learned. And if you don't feel creative, it's because you're not nurturing it enough. Okay, let's make sure these have good coverage on all of them. Do, do, do. Let's move it and do this one. All right. Oh my goodness, isn't that the cutest thing ever? So we should wash this. So actually what I'm going to do, I'm just going to squirt it real quick with some water. And I probably don't even need to do a ton, but I'm going to just wipe it off. Maybe. See, it dries on there quick. All right. Well, I'm probably just going to wash this upstairs, we'll wash it off later. You all know how to wash stencils though, right? Or there's probably tips and tricks to that I don't know about either. Um, let's see. I don't know that I'm going to use the beamer on this one now. So we were going to use the word spooky, but I think let's see. Let's see if we do spooky because I was thinking about making one of these. I don't know that I have pink. Make one of them shine a little bit with some stickles. I think I guess I don't have pink. Let's paint this. What color should we paint this? Some of you get inspired to go totally different direction, right? Deb went a totally different direction with our owl this month, and I picked the winners, and so I need to share that. But we had so many owls submitted this month that I was going to put a little video together because they all turned out so cute. And Deb definitely went rogue. She made a little disco owl. It was so cute, a retro one. It was so cute. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe have a small Tupperware or a small container with water. That's a great idea. And that's a great. I did do them, Maureen. I did do them. I don't really I mean, Big B is taking me to get my toes done tomorrow, but I usually do my nails. I'm just rough on my nails. I don't know let's just do it silver. We're going to do silver glitter on this. That's what's happening right now. We're pulling the glitter out. Hold on. Hold on. I'm talking to silver glitter. All right, that's gonna look fantabulous. Where's the Mod Podge? Let's cut it open. So many owls. It was so awesome. It was one of the months that lots of people shared. Ooh, a bright pink would be pretty too. Should we do a bright pink? I think we're gonna stick with glitter. All right, let's put the Mod Podge on here. I'm gonna hold it up off of my parchment paper though, so I can, where'd it go? I don't want to get glue on my parchment paper because then my glitter will stick to it all. Look at that. This is going to be so cute. So these word bundles are in the shop as well. There's probably in each bundle about 6 words. Don't quote me on that. Got a couple more spots here that need some. And I could do this a second coat too. Ooh, those locusts are loud tonight. All right. I don't know that I got all of the glue over here on this side. Nope, missed it right here. We missed some there, we missed some there. All right. That looks so cute. That looks so cute. Spooky, spooky sparklies. Ooh, a neon pink would have been cute. Hey, Amy. How are you, my friend? We're just going to do a little bit more in some of these areas. because it looks a little like I can see some wood by it, but let's just go ahead and get a 2 coat on a couple of these spots. There we go. And let's see. There we go. I think that's probably good now. Every time I say that, I see one more spot. Let's just dip it in there now. There we go. All right. That is so cute. Let's put our glitter back up. I think I want lime green on this too. And so I think I know what I'm going to do. Let's let that dry real quick. So let's make one of them. Look at that. Let's do this. Let's get our Mod Podge back out, and we are going to paint one of our ghosts, and we're going to glitter that. We're going to glitter it. Taking one at a time. You are in my prayers every day, my friend. That's what I'm going to do. One ghost in the sparkle, Maureen. Yep. Um, let's see which one we want to do. Let's do this one. I was thinking of doing one on that side, but so we're just going to paint it all with Mod Podge. Just follow the outline of it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we're going to put one of these to have glitter on it. And again, if we don't get it all covered, we'll just let it dry and then we'll go back over and put some more. Okay. Look how adorable that is. I love it. All right, let's put this glitter up. There we go. All right. We still got to do the tip too. I don't know the brown is going to look good. Should we do it? We should do a silver stem too, just to make this like over the top cool. Let's just do that. We're going to do a silver stem. Let's get a lot of Mod Podge in here. And then we'll put a fun white bow that, remember the bows, the fabric that we have that looks like webbing? I think that's what we'll use. All right, let's get our glitter back out again. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! That's going to be so cute. You guys, I don't decorate for Halloween very often. We used to all the time when the boys were young. Um, I was gonna do eyes on him. You were thinking just do those eyes and an O for the mouth, leaving the ghost white and put the glitter on one. They're actually pink. So really, ooh, I just threw that glitter everywhere. Yes, the lacy website ribbon. Yep. Oh man, it would be so cute. I don't know if I want to do them all that way though. Let's glue this on right here. However, let's give it a little bit more oomph though. So I'm going to take the pink that I used and I'm going to burnish the edges. I think I want the edges a little bit. Yes, you could absolutely use your marker. Let's put some pink shading. Not sure if I'm loving this, but it's probably not covering the way that I wanted it to, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, we can touch that up. See, and I did it there. I feel like I need to just stop. You know how sometimes that's a thing? I don't think that I like the burnishing on the edge. So we're probably going to do something different too to that because I don't like it. But let's fix our black first. Maybe. This black doesn't have anything in it. Hold, please. What to do? I think I am going to do the marker on the edges with some polka dots, some scribble lines and polka dots. That'll help it some. All right, get that dry. So if you missed our door hanger of the month, it's the little scarecrow right there. I probably need to do it a little bit bigger, bring it in a little bit closer to you. It is adorable. It is so cute. Let's go ahead and glue this on, and then we will see what we want to add. I am going to spray this to where it's like shiny, like super shiny. High gloss, I guess is the right word. All right. How about that right there? Press, please. I should have waited till my glitter was completely dry. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness, that is so precious. That's so cute. Let's do. That is not the paint pen I wanted. I think it's this one. I think that we will do just some squigglies. There we go. It kind of frames it, kind of outlines it. That's much better. Isn't that adorable? And then we're going to use our white. Let's make probably a bow about that size. Is that the size I want it? Hold on. Yeah, that's probably the size. Let's do 3 of them that size. And this isn't going to be a loopy bow. I think a scrappy bow looks better with this kind of fabric. Um, my white and black string is where? My white and black string is where? However, here's some white. We'll just use this white, just so we have something to tie it together. All right, so we're going to scrunch these up just like that. Okay. And we're going to do 3 of them and cross them a little bit. And right there. So we're going to tie in the middle of all of them. This one is so cute. And the pink is really popular because it's a breast cancer awareness month. So this would be fun. Oh goodness, hold on. My fingers aren't working. There we go. If you guys ever come across this ribbon, grab it because it's seriously the best. Someone on tonight wants to see you use the bow maker. You understand? Okay, so I can use the bow maker on one of the other ones. Sure, we can do that. I plug my glue gun in because we got two more to do. All right, we're gonna let that heat up for a minute, but then we're just gonna put this right here. And it's gonna be so stinking adorable. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. That's adorable. Look how cute that is. We're gonna let our glue gun heat up though. All right, so let's do this one. While my glue gun is heating up for the other one. So this one, I want to use these daisies. I know that probably sounds crazy, but I think that's what I want to use. I think I want to do it like halfway in the middle there. But then, because then we could put a big bow over here. Let's do it. And let's do those this color. Let's do kind of an off-white cream color. You need a spider web stencil? That I can do that for you. All right. We're going to use a cream color. A little bit of a cream. It's called TP. We're going to put this in the middle as best we can get in the middle. And start dabbing away. I will be excited when I have this spray adhesive down. So on these, you could also, so you have that little center to your star or your little daisy. We could go back in and paint those with, like, use your dotting tool and paint the center of those yellow or whatever color you want. Stencils are one of those things that they are so versatile. So for those of you ladies that are inside the Dream Makers group where you have access to the foils as well, you can use these stencils with the foil. So what we would be putting on right now would be the foil adhesive instead of paint. Okay. So if you want to try that out a little bit, you can definitely do that. And we will probably try it out some for sure too. It loves moving on me. Oh, I think I moved it. I was just too excited to use these. I didn't want to wait for my stencil spray. I was like, oh, is it now? That is so stinking cute. Look at that. Actually, we should have taken it over a little bit more. Like this. You could line those up again. There you go. Just like that. Those are lined up. But I don't think I'm going to because I think I'm going to do something else over here. Yeah, we're going to do something else over there. That's adorable. Let's put this on because it's probably dry or heated up. Why is it not? I have the darndest times with glue guns, you guys. You saw that one with cute little dots in the middle with little rhinestones. Oh, that would be super cute. Yes. How would you get the foil adhesive off the stencil? So you would have to wash it off with soap and water. It does come off with soap and water. All right, we're gonna put that there, and we need to find a cute little button to put in the middle of this. Ta-da! Look at your cute little spooky. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so now for this part, dum-dum-dum. I'm gonna use tape because I think I want to do some lines. Let's do that. So is that dry? I'm sure it's dry. We're gonna put our tape right over that because I want a line right up next to it. Let's do a thin line. We'll see what that looks like. Nope, I went up the stem too. That's okay, it's gonna be brown. All right, ta-da, ta-da. That's so cute. That looks really good, you guys. I love it. Light pink or black button. Hello, Dyra. It is so good to see you. It's been so long since I've seen you. Fill it with water and put your sensors in to soak, and then you can scrub them clean. That's what I'll have to do. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I probably have some foil ones upstairs. So this one, I think I want family to be on. And then we're gonna put a bow over on this side. But I think I want family on here. But we also have faith, Christ, joy, jolly. Actually, I want family on. Yep, we're gonna put family on it. I just like the way, and we're gonna use this color for family. That'll be gorgeous. Let's do that. Bobby, I meant to send you a message. I got the card, but there wasn't anything in it. And the I just got it today. Um, but I believe that there was supposed to be something in it. And it was very special, and I didn't get that. Makes my heart sad. Thank you for that. Thank you though. I did get the sweet card. So Bobby has, is it all cousins? They always get together and do a craft. Did you do it for 4th of July? Like, is that why you were, if I remember correctly, you get together with your cousins at the Christmas time? Anyway, we sent a craft project for them to do. And so that was fun. We're going to do this a little bit more. And I'm getting glitter all over it since there's glitter on my table. That's all right. Everything can sparkle, right? All right. Oh, that's gorgeous. Whoops. Oh, there was a separate package? I didn't get. Oh, I got a package and I didn't know who it was from. Was it the frogs things? The little frog garden things? I have glitter all over my family word here. Things everywhere. It's funny. Was it the Bobby's things? Your husband's cousins. Um, was it the frogs? Maybe frogs. Oh my goodness. An iridescent family on here? That would be cute. Um, it looks really good. Yay, Rita got your pumpkin. Yeah, let me know if that was you, Bobby. Because yes, I did get them. I did get them. I told my husband, I was like, I don't know who these are from. And I took a picture. Look, let me even show you. I took a picture. Where's my phone? I even took a picture and it was like, I need to find out who sent me those. Hold on, let me find it. Look at the little frog things that she sent me. Aren't those the cutest things ever? I put them in my garden. I'll take a picture and show them to you. Yes, I will take a picture and show them to you. Thank you so much. That was very sweet. If you didn't know, I love frogs. I love frogs. All right. So I want to sand this some. I think I want it just to stress just a little bit. And I actually think I might want this one too. Let's just stress it some. Ah, too much there. We'll come back to that one. Those were the cutest things ever. Yes, I put them in my garden that day. So thank you very much. That was so very kind of you. All right, we're going to get all edges of this here. There we go. Faith loves frogs too. So I like Parker loves frogs. Okay. We actually went to get him a frog and ended up with a lizard, but whatever. He liked the lizard too, but now I take care of the lizard. Anyway, with James, when I was pregnant with James, we didn't find out what we were having with him. We didn't find out whether he was a boy or girl, whatever. And so when we did the nursery, I did it in frogs and dragonflies. So I just have always loved frogs since then. It's kind of a James thing, but Parker is the one that actually loves frogs. You should dot the flower. I was going to do that. Yep. Girl, you and I are on the same wavelength. I was looking at this a while ago and was thinking, ooh, we need to bring this color into the pumpkin and dot the centers of our flowers. That's what we're doing. Let's put some more out because I used it all. Oh, and we still have to do the stem on this one too. They are adorable, aren't they, Marissa? Those frogs are so stinking cute. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and paint our stem real quick. I think we're done with the tape, so we'll throw that away. And I think that brush has seen better days. That's okay. We're gonna probably throw this brush away. All right, we're gonna probably give that a couple coats, but we're gonna say that's good for the moment. And now we're gonna take our little daughter and dot the center of all the flowers. Oh, that's perfect. We even have some of that webbing that the white ribbon that we just used on the Halloween one. We have that ribbon in this color too. Ooh, be careful. There we go. Is that all of them? Should I dot them down the center here? They are in there. You can see half of them anyway. Let's just do it. Oh, that's so precious. I love it. Oh, we missed one. Hold on, there's one right here. Look at that. This is so cute. First choice was local ice cream, but no way that was gonna work. That's so awesome, Bobby. I love it. Do I remember the name of that ribbon? I don't. I don't. Uh, I know that I've seen it at Michael's, but all the Michael's are closing or did close. I don't even know if Michael's is open right now. All right, so we're gonna do this, but I'm gonna let that dry because I do want to use this, but I'm also gonna find a cream because I really want to highlight that cream color as well. And so this is where I think I will show you how to use the bow maker. We'll do that. We're gonna do the bow maker. We're gonna let this dry first though. Can you get the flower by the M right here? No, and this one's covering up. Yeah. All right. Let's let that dry and let's make a little bow. Let's see how big of a bow we want it. So I want a couple inches probably. Let's do our bow maker. So here's the bow maker. And we're going to do it like this. And we want our tails to be about that long. Can you see that? No, you can't see that. Can you see that? Let me do it this way. I'm going to point you down for a minute, okay? So we want our tail to be this long. So we are going to twist this to however long you want the bow. And I don't want our bow super big, so we're going to go about there. Okay. And then I'm going to loop this side and do the same thing. And you're going to do however many loops as you want. They say you should twist it. Loop it again. I think I'm going to do 2 on each side. Okay. Maybe that one's a little bit shorter. That one. And then we'll do this one. And then, oh, I forgot to put my string in, you guys. That's all right. See how this bow is that long? We're going to cut this one that long. Now, you can do multiple, what am I trying to say? Multiple ribbons on it, okay? But before you do that, you should put some, let's pretend this hasn't been done yet, okay? And you're gonna want to lay your string like this, okay? Because that's how you're gonna tie it together. There we go. Now we'll pull our string up and tie it in a knot, and then it'll come right off. There we go. Now I can pick you guys back up here. Oh, you've seen the ribbon at Hobby Lobby. That's a great idea. Or that's a great to know. Search webbed moss ribbon and you should find it. That's good to know because I love it. You struggled with your owl's bows this weekend. Bows are a pain in the butt. I'm just gonna be honest. They're cute, but oops, they're a pain in the booty. I'm just gonna be honest. Ooh, well, my twine broke. Good thing I had 2 knots in it. This for the bow maker is just to press down the bows. Once you get it on there, take this and press it down really hard so that the bows are really, really tight and close together. Okay. It is simple. All right. So now we have a cute bow like this. Fluff it up. And you could do this like as big as you wanted. you could make these loops as big as you wanted and as many as you wanted. Like we could have 20 of these on here. There we go. I can place it some more once we get it on, but look, cute bow. And I think just for this one, I think we're just going to put this behind it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's get another piece of twine and just tie it together like this. I could have tied it onto the ribbon with that twine, but I wasn't thinking far enough ahead to do that. There we go. All right. I don't think we need to do anything else on this, but I might just sand it a little. It looks really good the way it is. Sand the dust off of it. Oh, that looks good. So then we're going to put this here. That side is a little bit longer than that side. And then we're going to put this one in the middle. Oh, that's going to be so cute. Let's do it. Let's do it right here. And then we'll do this one. Yeah, and then we'll trim those. Ooh, that's probably a lot more glue than I need, but that's all right. Hello, Connie. How are you? When you do your messy bows, you make the bow maker as well. Yeah. Scrunch up the middle. Yeah. So like I did the Halloween one, I can do that one next. We'll make a messy bow and use it for that so you can see how that works. All right. Those are glued down. Now let's fluff it up a little bit. Let's cut these. Maybe they don't want to be cooperating today. Did one long and one short. And then those wood buttons that we got those wood buttons. Those would be good on here. They would really, really match the colors. Let's see. Man, there's so many different kinds. That's cute. It's cute. This one has some of that color in it. Oh, it's perfect. That one's perfect. Like made for it. Burgundy would be, yes. Good morning. Good evening, Nancy. So good to see you. That button was like a perfection. So here's this one now. Here's up close this way. Isn't it so cute? Oh my goodness. Look at that. I love it. So this is just an idea. Okay. So I use the stencil on half of it. You could totally use stencil on all of it. You could do something on the bottom half of it. But I think it's absolutely adorable. See, that button was perfect for it. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? So look, we have a couple different ones. Spooky, spooky, and family. Now let's do one more. The webbed ribbon, say that 10 times fast, Vicky. webbed ribbon. Those are so much fun. So much fun. Okay, so this one, we're going to do a couple different things, okay? And we're probably actually still going to use this wine color. And I want a little bit of this green. And I want a little bit of a yellow. Hmm. I don't know that that's the yellow I want, but we're going to use this one. It's called caramel. All right. So don't forget to grab your stencils from the shop, guys. All right. This one, we're going to use these falling leaves. Okay. However, I want them to look like they're falling. So we're going to do a combination of colors. I'm putting my buttons up. We're going to do a combination of colors so that we get the leaves to look like they are changing colors. That's going to be what we're attempting. And let's see that. So we're going to use this caramel color. Oh, let me brighten. It's a little too bright for you guys right now. There we go. So you've come up with an idea. Let's see if it comes out. I love it, Rita. That's like saying a shelf sitter 10 times fast. That's so funny. You're right, though. All right. So I want this one right here. Okay. I have 3. Nope. We already have some on the. Let's cut that because I don't want glitter on these. All right. So let's get our red started. So we have our red there. Let's get a little bit of our green on here. And then let's get a little bit of our yellow. And let's just start tapping. We're going to do this little section right here. Actually, let's do the whole thing first. And now let's bring in a little bit of green in it. And then let's bring in a little bit of this color, maybe at the tip here. Oh goodness, I love it. Oh, that's gorgeous. Hold on, let's see what that looks like. Oh my goodness, that's so gorgeous. It's probably hard for you to see. Hold on. We're going to zoom in for this one, okay? Let's zoom in. Let me get my settings. There we go. So let's place that again. And doesn't have to be perfect. Right there. And let's do a little bit of the brown. If I can get it in there. Hold on. Let's get enough of it on my little sponge here. Yeah. So pretty, you guys. Let's just darken up that edge a little bit. Okay, I think that's better. Oh, that's so much better. Look at that. That's gorgeous. All right, so let's continue. Here is one that has 3 leaves on it. So let's do that right here. We might have to turn this around this way to get it. Actually, I want it tied into that. I want it to look like it's coming off of that one. Let's get the stem a little bit, and it's okay if we get it on the leaves a little bit because it's just bringing color to the leaves. Okay. Now let's try some of this yellow. Let's do it right here. It's kind of a lot. It's kind of bright, but we're going to tone it down. And let's do this one green. Oh, I'm missing comments. I'm sorry. Sorry, sorry. You can't wait to get your stencils. They'll be too late for this project, but the idea's in your head, right? I know. I love it. Now, if you're worried about like your sponge accidentally getting into this one, you can put some tape over it. Okay. That way you don't, if you're worried about that, that's totally, you can cover it up. All right, let's get some red in here. All right, I think I like just that much right there. Oh, well, that doesn't really look blended. Those are so gorgeous. There's something on it there. Look, isn't that gorgeous? So we could do these all over here. How fun. I actually don't know that I want to do too many more, but let's do a couple that are like falling. Like I like that stem, but let's do one like here like falling, and then there's one like here falling. So let's do this one right here. I like this one. Let's do this one mostly green. And then let's bring in a little bit of the yellow. And then a little bit of red. You can't really see the yellow, but we can maybe try to do a little bit. There we go. So pretty. Let's do one right here, like it's fallen. Because we're going to use, I think I like faith. Or we have joy. No, I think I like faith. So we're going to do one right here as well. And we might do another one right here. So we're going to do one right here. Let's do, there's like a ton of different leaves on here. We'll do this one right here like that. Let's do this one mostly yellow. And then I think a little bit of green, maybe. And then let's do just a tad bit of red on the edge here. Man, oh man, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I am in love. I think I'm in love. Look at that. That's gorgeous. You could do so much with this, you guys. You really could. Let's zoom back out. I think I'm going to paint the word brown, and then we're going to sand it. Okay. All right. We're done with these. Let's paint the. So I hope this is giving you guys inspiration for you to bring your pumpkins to life, whether you're joining us for our crafting contest or not. I hope this gives you some ideas. Because man, if there's 100 pumpkins out there, you could decorate them 100 different ways because they're literally just so many ways. And so I hope it gives you a little bit of inspiration. And I think that we're going to do gold. Let's do some gold on this one, and we'll do our cross gold. I think that's a good idea. I think we're going to do our cross gold. Y'all, it was game changer when I found out I could cut stencils on my laser. I was like, that's amazing. I'm going to be a stencil lover at some point in my life. I've just never really cared for them. But that is gorgeous. So if you think that you can't do blending and stencils, this proves you wrong. Okay. You can do blending in your stencils. Okay. Ooh, I think it needs to be a lighter color. Well, maybe not, but I think I am going to sand it. Let's do this. Let's get some of this teepee color. Nope. I want the brown. I still want the brown. What do y'all think? Which one's your favorite so far? This is the pumpkin that you get, and you have to have your pumpkins uploaded by Sunday at midnight. Okay. Sunday by midnight. And then we will do voting Monday and Tuesday. And then Tuesday is when we will do our winners. We'll do our fun reveal. Oh, hello, Carol. You've been watching Nicole. Her birthday is tomorrow. I'm glad you reminded me. Hers is tomorrow, and that means I need to remember and send her a text message. Ooh, burnishing some gold on it would be pretty. I think I might do that too. I'm going to do a little bit of this here. Bring a little bit of a brown in here. And we also have to do our stem. All right, let's see if we have enough paint in our brush here. I bet we will. Gorgeous. I want to sand this a little bit. Just hold on to the edges when you're sanding ones like this. Those little delicate edges can break if you're not too careful. Just use your gentle, delicate touch. All right, let's wipe all this off. There we go. And then I think we're going to put that cream bow on here too. I just think that's going to be pretty to brighten it up some. Why is this one not? Well, why are all of them? Hold on. They all have gunk on them. There we go. You like the bronze look? I think we will do some on there. Yep, we're going to do it. I like that right there. Let's do, I think I'm gonna do gold. We're gonna paint the cross gold, and then we might add some gold to the edges too. It's gonna need a couple coats. Let's just give it a second to dry. There we go. That's better. Look at that. That looks so much better. Ooh, copper would be cool together too. Copper like we used on the owl, that would be really cute. You think this one is your favorite? I love it. I think it's super, super cute. All right. So for this one, however, let's see. Just use like a burlap or twine ribbon on it might be really pretty because that's too, well, that might look cute. This has got all the colors we used, and we could put some twine behind it. So let me show you how we're going to do the messy bow with our ribbon maker now. So we're going to cut these all about that size. Let's do, how many? I like doing odd numbers. That's 3, but we're going to use twine behind it. Let's do 5. Let's do 5. I don't know that those are all the same size, but we're going to call it good. All right, so same thing. Make sure that you put your a little string down. That's what's going to tie all your pieces together. And so then you're just going to scrunch the middles up and push them right down in here. See how it's all coming together? And we could probably have put the raffia in here at the same time. We should have done that. That's okay. Let's tie these. There we go. Oh, it's so good to see you, though, Mary. It's so good to see you. All right, let's turn it over and tie a knot. And then let's go ahead and put some raffia in there as well so that we have just some more texture to the bow. Now, these probably need to be trimmed and cut and all the things, but for now, let's go ahead and trim them. We're going to trim each one at an angle. We'll do that way. This one we'll do that way. There's no rhyme or reason on which way I'm doing the angle. I'm just kind of alternating them. This one's kind of short. And then let's do this one that way. There we go. Ooh, stickles on the cross. That's a great idea. We're definitely going to do that. All right, so then this one can go right here. I do not want it to cover up my, let's trim that one a little bit because it's going to be a little long and I don't want it to cover these. All right, let's get some twine. I actually have some right here. You do the cancer bow and loops? Yeah, that bow is super easy. Yeah, it's easy. It's an easy one to do. This one, I don't need this. Let's just find the ends of our raffia. Actually, I'm not using that. Nope, I'm not using that. I'm going to use this one. So I think that's about how big I want it to be. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's just do some loops here. Whoop. We're just going to make several loops of those here. The faith one is your favorite. Is it the one that I'm doing now? What is everybody else's? I am so glad you're getting better, Rita. All right. We're going to call this good. And we're going to tie it together with another piece. And you could use the bow maker for this too. The bow maker just helps you hold it all together, honestly. All right. We can probably just leave those two. No, they're a little too long. All right, so we're going to put that here. And then we're going to put this one on top of it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, I don't want it to cover too much. So I think right there is pretty good. And then we're going to put this just like that. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm going to trim this little one right here just so it's not covering the cross. There we go. Look at that. That's so cute. So cute. Check out the stencil leaves that we did. So we could have done a lighter pumpkin if we wanted to just make it a little bit brighter, but I think it looks really, really adorable. And I don't know. Let's go ahead and put stickles on our cross. I think I want to put stickles on our cross. I have a gold. Ooh, I don't like that gold though. Here's a gold. No, that's not the right color either. This gold is too yellow. It's called gold, but it's too yellow. So I don't think we're gonna do it. I would need a better gold. And I probably have a better gold I could use, but I don't know. We're just gonna go with it this way for now. How would you display these? So I lean these a lot. I mean, I use them as leaners, but you can also use our um the easels work on the back of these as well. So you can set them if you want. The easels work perfect on them. Um, or if you wanted to put a Jenga block here so it leaned on that, but yeah, I just kind of tuck these in lots of places. So here's this one. This is the one we did with so let me just kind of do a recap. This is the one we did. This is in our I think this is in our Easter bundle, our Easter Thanksgiving word bundle. And then you have this stencil, which is your leaves that we did. So that was that one. And then on this one, super cute. I love this one. We used half of our daisy stencil. Okay. And then brought this one to life. This is so cute. And then this one, we did spooky, spooky with our ghost stencil. I love it. And then this word bundle is in the Halloween stencil. The family, I don't remember which one the family in one is in, but there you go. There's all three. I think this might be my favorite. It looks like this one might be your favorite. Just give you an idea of what to do with all the stencils. So make sure you get your pumpkins loaded by Sunday at midnight. Okay. Um, how do you put together the new easels? I don't have any down here to show you. Um, I did show it on another video. I'll have to look and see which video that was so that I can pull that from it and I can show you the little video for it. Um, what video was that? I'll have to look. I'll have to look. So Sunday at midnight is when they all need to be loaded by. Okay. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. If you are not in our VIP Dream Makers group yet, I would love to welcome you in. We had fun this morning painting this. Look at our door hanger that we painted. And we are doing all scarecrows this month. We are learning all about scarecrows, what we can learn them, and where we can find what we're learning from them in scripture. So there you go. Come and join us. This is the kit you will get for the month if you decide to join us. Use the code, or you can comment the word dream, DREAM, and I will send you a link with all the details. So, how do you buy the stencils for me? Nancy, you can go ahead and comment shop RD, Ruffle Daisy, shop RD, and it'll send you a link to your messenger that goes straight to my shop. And right on that front page, there's a big thing that says stencils. Just click that and you will it will take you to all the stencils that we have loaded so far. We just released them on Monday. So just keep an eye on that collection because there's going to be I will keep adding stencils to that collection as we go through seasons and holidays. Your suggestions, if you guys ever have suggestions, send them to me and I will get those created for you guys. Oh, Carol, I know. Time, time, time. I totally get it. I do. So come join Dream Makers, comment dream. I will send you the link. And I would love to see you guys in there. I can't wait to see all your pumpkins, but I hope this gives you some inspiration. And until Friday, I will see you Friday, but I will probably be in the VIP group before Friday. So I love you guys.